everyone. We are back live again. It's very late. It's 10:24 p.m. right now, and we're not gonna do some anything crazy today. It's gonna be very plain as stream. Uh, Yesterday, after the stream, I shut down the PC. Before that, I updated the laptop, so it's kind of acting right now. It's not working pretty well today. It's being today, and it's acting up a lot. So I'm also, this is the first time I'm seeing something get uninstalled in a reverse manner. Like it went up to 97 and the laptop wasn't working, so I had to cancel the install. So it's going back. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. So I'll just leave that, and I'm gonna log into my other account. Nothing is fucking working right now, so I'm just keeping it very plain. I just want to share something. I'll just take few questions from this. Should be a small chit chat video. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm just gonna sit and uh, take some questions from chat GPT. Take some questions from chat GPT and then answer those questions. That's it. That is what I'm gonna do today. Let me check if we are live and what's going on. Also, we're at 44 subscribers today. Lewis Hamilton and the people who know Roscoe died yesterday. I mean, not yesterday, but on Sunday. Life's crazy, man, and very unexpected. She had it downloaded and everything, but it's not working. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. Error क्यों दिखा रहा है देख. I'm sorry that we are streaming so late today. Also, I'm kind of not doubting, but I'm hating myself a lot today because I didn't do anything productive. I was watching that Steve Jobs movie on Disney Hotstar. I mean Geo Hotstar. It was quite a good movie. I didn't watch it then. Entire movie. I was kind of feeling sleepy, and then my mom woke me up for puja. I came back in. I'm sitting here. I was scrolling, and then what? Willy Wonka. God damn it, bro. We're having a lot of people coming over at Vikroli. Damn, that's fucking crazy. Devendra Fadnavis, Akshay Kumar. Yesterday it was Varun Dhawan and Janvi Kapoor. There's a lot of people coming over in Vikroli, and I'm missing on a lot of things. See, that's the thing. Like I'm avoiding a lot of things, and also I'm not doing something productive for myself. So that is what eating me up a lot of all the time. Oh. Let's ask some questions from ChatGPT and I'm gonna answer. That is what we can do for the time being. And Da Vinci won't, I mean, it might work, but it will take a lot of time, so we won't stress about that. We'll focus on the stream today. We'll do the remaining thing tomorrow. Also, I said that I was gonna watch Iman Ghazi's live yesterday and ended it because and I didn't watch the stream. Didn't watch the stream and everything whatever that happened yesterday. Man, I'm being super lazy out of nowhere. Like, why am I doing it? I don't know. Let's start ChatGPT some questions and I'm gonna answer that. Very weird, isolated. I'm on a very weird, isolated self-discovery journey. And for months I felt lost. क्या warning है? Did this program work correctly? And for months I felt lost. Now, when I got my purpose, I feel like I'm not doing enough every day. So ask me questions that I can answer one by one. I'm streaming right now. Crazy as prompt, man. Come on. Do your thing, bro. What is the purpose you discovered? What is the purpose you discover yourself? And if you had to describe it in one sentence, the Purpose is the purpose, bro. Purpose is the purpose. And if I had to describe it in one sentence, I can't, but if I had to describe it in one word, it should be crazy. And it is actually very crazy. Next. What's one small action you did today, even if that actually moved you closer to that purpose? What did I do today? I couldn't do anything because I didn't have a laptop and I woke up pretty late. Next. If you had unlimited energy and focus for just one day, what's the single best thing that you would work on fully aligned with your purpose? What I'd do? I would Man, that's a crazy question, man. What I would do if I had unlimited energy and focus for just one day? Then I'd do something crazy the world has ever something world has never seen. If I had immense focus for one day, something like the overnight shit. I could have pulled an overnight shit. What's one habit or distraction that keeps stealing time or energy away from your purpose? Doom scrolling. Every time I feel like I'm not gonna pick up my phone, I always pick up the phone. And obviously Willy Wonka. I can't. I'm trying a lot, but I can't. It's 8th day of Navratri, and that's pretty crazy. Also, I'm fasting. Next. Who, a person, community, or do you want to impact or serve through your purpose? Everyone, family, friends, everyone. Who, a person, community, or even an audience, do you? Society, the world, bro. You want to impact or serve through your purpose? Obviously, entire world, but mostly my own world. My dad, my mom, my sister, my girlfriend, and my entire family. That is what I'm working for. I want to provide a better life for everyone, because we had a very rough life, sir, haven't we? And I want to give a good life for my friends and everyone. That is what I'm gonna focus more on. Next. Man, what's one skill you know you need to sharpen that would make your purpose easier to achieve? Code, program, and be devoted, and surrender. Surrender is the biggest skill. Like, it's not a skill; it's like a lifestyle. But I want to adopt it. I actually want to uh, drown in it. देख रहा है यार. Ignore this message, please. If you want to become an influencer, build an audience for years and create content calls effective every day, this is not important for you. But if you want to make money without showing your face, I'm out to show how. Join me. See, Iman Gadji, sir, I appreciate your effort for making whatever you're doing every day, but that's not actually my path. And I appreciate your effort of making something for the people. Next. When you imagine yourself 1 year from now, living fully aligned with the purpose, what does a typical day look like for you? Blessed. Blessed. Blessed, and my surroundings are totally changed. That is what I can tell you. Man, this although I've set the video's name as BSing, but this is very deep for me. Next. What's one thing you can do before the end of today that will make you feel proud, you are honored, your purpose, even in a small way? Even in a small way, this dream is what makes me feel fulfilled, because there's everything in my day that I need to do to make it feel fulfilled. Like these are the small parts: one reel a day, one stream a day, and one video a day. These are the small things which makes me feel fulfilled. I mean, these are not the entire part of my these are the not the entire part of my purpose. These are small part of my purpose, but these I'm proud of. Even తింటావు లేకుంటే వేసుకొచ్చి తింటా ఇవి.
మంచాల తినద్దురా ఒక్క పొద్దున్నప్పుడు అన్ని మంచాలకు ఏమంటావు జల్దిరా.
Next. I might fucking cry answering all these questions. What's the biggest fear or doubt that sometimes makes you question whether you can truly live out your purpose? Wasted potential, bro. Wasted potential. Wasted fucking potential. That is what my biggest fear is. Not living up to my best every single day. Next. I can elaborate a lot of things on it, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Wasted potential is my biggest fear. Very cliche, but what's the one strength or quality you already have that will help you push through? What's the one strength or quality you already have that will push you through challenges on this journey of not giving up and not having the negative mindset of having a weak mindset of excusing everything? What's one belief about yourself or the world that you feel ready to let go of because it will no longer serve your purpose? Let go of that I have to figure out along my journey. I'm not sure what is that. I might figure out while I'm in this pursuit of whatever I'm doing right now. Question 12. When you reflect on your journey so far, what's one moment or experience that taught you something crucial about your life? I didn't find anything turning point. I just started this journey like a week ago or something. Not a week ago. We're at 94th, 93rd, 94th, 93rd day. We started at 102. So we have a really long way to go. Maybe then I can have that answer. When you reflect on your journey so far, what's one moment or experience that taught you something crucial about yourself? Nothing yet, sir. It's about not giving up every single day. Although when you feel like one thing can be this, no matter what you're doing. You have to do what you're supposed to be doing. Next. If you could give your past self one piece of advice from everything you've learned on this journey, what would it be? Act fast. Stop making excuses. You have enough resources to get started. Act fast. What's one way you can celebrate or acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, to keep yourself? Celebrate or acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, to keep yourself motivated. Celebrate. The only way I can celebrate what's one way you can celebrate or acknowledge your progress, no matter how small, to keep yourself motivated? The only way I can celebrate the thing I want to celebrate is it's kind of hard and very deep. It connects to my girl and my dad. So that is what I'm gonna keep it to. Next. What's one boundary you can set with people, time, or habits that would protect your focus and energy for your purpose? See, this is a very crazy question for me right now because I'm avoiding almost everything in my life right now. Like, I'm not going out doing anything. I'm just sitting home and fighting with my own thoughts and uh, fine tuning myself, shaping myself, polishing myself, building myself. So this has been a crazy journey for me so far. I've set my boundaries that I'm not gonna uh, enjoy or do things which I'm not supposed to be doing, rather than focusing on my journey and my dream and my purpose. Saying no to a lot of things. That is how I'm gonna set my boundaries. What's one mindset shift you can practice daily to feel like you're doing enough even when progress feels like slow? Doing what I should be supposed to be doing. One thing, if I say something is enough, then I won't uh, unlock a lot of potential. I mean, इसकी माँ का क्या करेगा इसका, मैं अभी ये 10 मिनट लगे इसको जाने के लिए, कैसा करेगा? बनता है, इसको मैंने कुछ नहीं किया है. I have uninstalled that app. Why do you keep coming over here? Don't give a fuck about you. You can practice it to feel. What I can do is take more action, build more focus, have crazy focus, and accomplish the things which I want to accomplish. So from tomorrow, I'm thinking every day I fucking think that I'm gonna sleep fucking early, but I can't do it. Every day, every fucking day, I think that I'm not doing enough, and that's how I keep falling asleep. I mean, that's how I go to sleep every day. So, to mindset shift, I'm not sure what to do. You give me an answer. You give me an answer to this. Doing enough isn't about filling every minute with action. It's about taking consistent steps that move me closer to my purpose. Even small progress counts, and each intentional action compounds over time. So what I was gonna say, I forgot, is if I tell myself that whatever I'm doing enough is enough, then that won't ever be enough, bro. So what I'm planning on doing is what I'm sorry, if I tell myself that was enough, then I'm avoiding a lot of potential and a lot of possibilities in this world that is possible. So nothing is ever enough, so I can never limit myself for something that's enough. What's one thing you can let go of, a task, expectation, or thought that would free up mental space and energy for your purpose? uh, I know this process is about unlearning a lot of things which I learned in my life. So I haven't figured out what I'm gonna unlearn. That is what it translates to. You can let go of. So I don't know. I have to figure it out along the way. We'll see. Ask yourself every morning to start the day fully aligned with your purpose. Are you gonna fulfill what you told you're gonna do today? I mean, are you gonna do what you're supposed to be doing today? Every day, every week, I tell myself that I got 2 weeks to do something. I have to complete this project, but I don't do it. So how? So tomorrow I'm gonna ask myself, if I wake up when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna ask myself, like, how close are you to that 2 week project? That is one thing I can do tomorrow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Next, if you hit a major setback tomorrow, what's one way you'd remind yourself to keep moving forward without losing faith in your journey? Nothing, bro. Never give up. Never give up. Not a perfect answer for that. If you hit a major setback tomorrow. Wait, what is setback? I don't know what the fuck is setback. What does? A big obstacle reverses your progress towards a goal. God damn. I every day get inspired by. Where were we? Hey, what were we talking about? Major setback is that obviously very cliche but obvious thing. Never give up. Can't have a pussy mindset, bro. What's one small ritual or habit you can build right now that would make your connection to your purpose stronger every day? Be grounded, devoted, and walk forward with devotion. What's one story you tell yourself about a journey that inspires you even on tough days? My past heartbreak. Uh, I mean, the first time I deal I dealt with it in a very pussy ass manner. But the second time I took it like a man. So that is the only crazy thing which affected me a lot in a very crazy manner, which I cried a lot for. And for the first time, I cried because I didn't know the reason. Second time, I didn't cry because I know the reason. That is what people do, bro. Like when you don't understand something, people fear what they don't understand. So I feared what I didn't understand in the beginning. So I cried a lot. And the second time, I got to know what was the reason. So there's no point in crying. So yeah, that is the only about a journey that inspires you even on tough days. After that, nothing ever felt like a crazy setback. See, I'm talking bullshit right now, but nothing felt like a crazy thing for me. So I can get over anything, and nothing will ever phase me, bro. I mean, it might, but I won't be affected a lot in that. What's one thing you're curious to explore, experiment with that could bring you closer to your purpose in an unexpected way? The first step, the MVP, bro. The MVP would bring me a lot closer to my dream. And I built a crazy connection. I have to talk to a lot of people, so that will help me a lot. What's one way you can measure or track your progress so you can see that you are moving forward even when it feels too? Obviously, I said MVP, bro. What's one fear or what if thought you can face this week instead of a warning to grow stronger on your nothing? There's no what ifs below what ifs. There's no plan B. The plan B is to make plan A work. If you had to simplify your process into one guiding question you ask yourself every decision, what would it be? This is a crazy question. I don't know how to answer it. If you had to simplify your purpose into one guiding question you ask yourself before every decision, what would it be? You answer it. चार्जर गिर गया कोई बात नहीं. Does this choice move me closer to living my purpose and the life I truly want? If you had to simplify your purpose into one guiding question you ask yourself before every decision, simpler but not it. I didn't understand the question much. What's one way you can show gratitude to yourself for staying committed to your journey even on the days it feels hard? See, this is hard. Gratitude is everything, bro. I have to be grateful for everything. What's one way you can show gratitude to yourself for staying committed to your journey, even on the days it feels hard? The questions are getting hard, bro. I don't know how to answer them. About time or productivity, I can challenge today to give yourself more creative freedom. These questions are complex. Q easy. Give easy questions, bro. You're asking hard questions. Not hard, but hard enough to not answer them. Got it. Let's. What made you smile today? Maybe some reel. Nothing crazy. What's one thing you ate or drank today that you really enjoyed? केला वेफर आज भी खाया अपन ने. ढाई 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 कितना ढाई 250 ग्राम. कल आधा किलो लेके आया, 250 ग्राम खाया, खत्म कर दिया. अब शर्म नहीं है, उपवास है फिर भी कितना खाया. Bad guy, still don't know my name. That's a crazy song. They are saying the song of the, I mean, name of the song is Bad Guy, but I don't know. It goes like, still don't know my name. No. It was like, oh, stranger. It was something like that. I saw a very old edit when I was in village last year, and that's when my neighbor, he's like my son, he showed me that edit like adalla and then the beat drops. It was a crazy edit, man. So that has been in my mind the entire day. What's one thing you did today that made you feel a little proud? Streaming is only one thing that makes me feel proud, because that is what gives me a small accomplishment ka feeling. The laptop, I didn't have the laptop the entire day. Did you laugh or smile today? If yes, what caused it? Maybe a reel. That caught your attention or looked interesting. Looked interesting could be Cloud 3, something like that, a 3D editing app software which I was really fascinated about. क्या Cloud 3D, something like that. Did you notice any अरे भोसड़ी के वो नहीं बोल रहा मैं. what's her name. It was something like that. It was something like that. I don't know what the fuck was it. I'm cussing a lot, bro. I have to shower. Cloth 3D. They got it. It's for fashion. 3D fashion. Something like that. Next question. Yeah. What are you thinking, bro? What's one color you noticed today that you really like? Pink Lamborghini, pink and green Lamborghini. Ah, god damn, that was a crazy thing. Also, the glasses were looking very crazy because when you, it gave me a small effect of when I put on my Ferrari glasses. They they are polarized glasses, so when you see something, it shows you it shows it very clearly. So pink Lamborghini and green Lamborghini. That pink Lamborghini was very crazy. Did you move or stretch your body today? If yes, what did you do? Ah, Cobra pose. I should have stretched because I was kind of having a sore back. I should have stretched, bro. I didn't stretch enough. And this bedroom makes me feel very sleepy. I should stretch. I'm planning on stretching every single day from tomorrow. 100 push-ups and then full back stretch. Did you drink enough water today? No, my love. No. I can't count how many times I drink water every time I go to pee. It's always concentrated. Did you see or talk to someone today that made you feel happy? Who was it? My dad, obviously. What's one thing you touched today that felt nice or something? uh, I'm not sure. That laugh would have gave it up. Did you smell something, anything that you liked? What was it? इतना बड़ा कौन खोला रे? Did you smell something? Smell anything that you liked? What was it? No, my lord. I didn't smell anything good today. Something unique. I didn't smell anything unique. Did you taste anything new or different today? What was it? Nothing, my love. Nothing. I'm fasting, so only thing which I had today was khajur, kela wafer. That's it. Did you notice the weather today? What was it like? No, no, my lord. I didn't get the opportunity to check the weather. The people were posting about this rainbow. My sister and Christian, everyone posted about the rainbow. That was crazy. Did you see any animals or insects today? What were they doing? No, I saw a lot of posts of small puppies and cats. I saw a very cute video of two officers. They were army officers where they were putting this. They were sitting on stairs. They had like a small slope where they were uh, uh, all placing the puppies and they were sliding down it. It was a small slide with the stairs, so they were sitting on the stairs and the puppies were sliding on it. It was a cute video. Did you hear any sounds today that caught your attention? What were they? Again, the audio which I told you. That was it. Did you sit somewhere you like today? Yes. you touch or hold something that's full? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, I did. Easy. Did you notice any lights or shadows today that looked cool or different? Light or shadows? No. Keep it complex. Complex and wise. The questions. Man, I love this kind of rig. Got it. We'll shift back to deeper reflective. What part of yourselves you have been avoiding or ignoring, and what would happen if you fully acknowledge it today? Stop Billy wonking. Nothing. If I overcome that, then I'll be unstoppable. I mean, I can't blame it because a lot of the ideas which I had have came after that. What people say a lot of times is post not clarity. So after one of those sessions, I got a crazy idea, and that's what I'm working on. That is why I'm avoiding everything. So I can't blame that. But if I overcame that, then I'll be unstoppable in every aspect in my life. What does success mean to you beyond achievements or recognition, and how close are you to that vision right now? How close am I to that vision? Spiritually and spiritually very closer. I think I'm vibrating at a very crazy frequency, and by recognition I'm kind of getting there, and by uh, see how do I define myself? It's I'm seeing myself already over there, so sky is the only limit, bro. Next. That is the thing, bro. You have to live like everything is. I'm vibrating at a crazy frequency, so I'm manifesting everything like a motherfucker. So everything is already happening, so I don't need to worry about anything. If you could remove one fear or limitation from your life immediately, which one would it be, and how would your life change? Fear of wasted potential. By working, giving 100% of a potential every single day. That's how I will overcome it, and it's a learning process. I have to work on it every single day. What's one truth about yourself that you've been afraid to admit, then even to yourself? One truth. One truth. One truth. Can't share. When was the last time you felt completely at peace, and what were you doing or thinking in that moment? In 2025, when I was at Surya Kund, when I was at Surya Kund in Coimbatore at Isha Foundation, among the very cold water, when I was touching the shivling in the middle of water, closing my eyes, feeling it. That was the best part of my life. And that is when I felt at completely peace, because the water was very cold and I was closer to God, and I had my eyes closed and everything. That was the best feeling ever. Nothing will ever top that, and I can't wait to go back there again. If your life right now were a book, what chapter are you in? What's the lesson it's teaching you? I'm at If my life was a web series, it's I'm on my pilot. And what's the lesson it's teaching you? To not give up. to keep working on it every single fucking day and be consistent and never miss a day. What is one belief that you hold that shapes most of your decision? And is it serving you or holding you back? Mhm. To not go anywhere, be home and keep working like a motherfucker. Like, be crazy about whatever I'm doing. Go crazy, go crazy. Uh, Tremendous focus and tremendous focus and cutting all the noise is what I can is the one belief which I think will serve me in a very long run is what I think right now. If you could give your future self one piece of guidance for the next year, what would it be? Act fast, act fast, act fast, act fast. Anything. If you have an idea, act fast. What does freedom mean to you, and what's one thing you could do to feel more of it in your daily life today? Abundance. Abundance, bro, abundance. I'm giving a very one short, small word answer, but it will sum it up everything. If I come back to it, I will have the answer to this. So, not a big deal. What does freedom mean to you? Abundance. Abundance will give me the freedom, and I cannot limit myself to anything like this. If I say that this is gonna give me the freedom, then it won't give me the freedom. So, abundance will give you a lot of freedom. I'm just bullshitting. Chhod bhai. Next question. That makes sense to me. So, what part of your life feels the most unfinished, and what small step could you take today to move it forward? Unfinished is only two things: meet my girl, bring my dad back. That is the part, only unfinished thing in my life. So I have to work crazily toward that to bring them closer to me. Man, I'm being super open over here. Let's see who the fuck is watching the stream. A million people again, and no one choose to ask questions. If you had to live exactly today as your ideal life today, what would you do? Automated everything. Automated my entire work and lived my life meditating out of my big house, watching the beautiful sunset while I meditate, and in front of me there's a huge statue of the god which I am which I truly love. That's how I see it. The questions, I'm not answering the questions very right. If you had to live today exactly as you want your ideal life to feel, what would you do differently? If you had to live today exactly as you want your, I'm already doing that, baby. What are you telling yourself about who you are? What story are you telling yourself about who you are, and what story would better serve the person? What story are you telling yourself about who you are, and what story would better serve the person you want to become? What story are you telling yourself about who you are? 3 पार्ट में ब्रेक डाउन करेगा, फिर आंसर देगा. What story are you telling yourself about who you are? I'm telling myself that I am someone who can change the entire world. And what story would better serve the person you want to become? by changing the world would serve that answer? Question would serve the world too. What is the one thing you are holding on to emotion habit that no longer serves you, and how would you begin to release it? Detachment. Detachment from everything and surrender to everything. Where when you face challenges, do you see them as obstacles or lessons? And how could you shift? How could shifting that perspective change your approach? See, for me, like right now, I just take everything as it comes my way and fight through it. So, do you see them as obstacles or lessons? I don't know what. How do I see them as? Even if that's an obstacle, I just accept it with open arms and smile. My God, my Ganpati Bappa Moria always uh, keeps me away from all the obstacles, and even if all the obstacles come my way, I'll face them like Hanuman and Krishna and Lord Shiva. If you fully trust yourself for one decision today, which decision would it be, and why haven't you trusted yourself yet? If you fully trust yourself for one decision, if you fully trust yourself for one decision today, which decision would it be, and why haven't you trusted yourself yet? One decision. I'm not sure. I didn't have anything. I didn't make any decision. One decision that today. What does happiness truly mean to you beyond moments of pleasure, and how can you cultivate more of it in your daily life? My happiness defines. My happiness comes from. See, this is the thing which I was talking to my friend today. My happiness shouldn't come from outer source or all earthly things. My happiness should come from within. And feeling of not doing enough is crazy. It's another thing, but happiness is something which you have to be feeling every single moment of your life. I'm happy every single day, and I can't be miserable all the time. So I miss some people, but I'm happy with my life. So happiness can never be defined by some person or some things or anything, but happiness is something which you should seek from within. That was deep. 11:17 p.m. I had to answer the question at 11:17 p.m. What is the one thing you've been postponing out of fear, and what would happen if you did it today? I'm not doing enough, bro. I have to work on it. I'm not doing enough, and if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, then I'm postponing what I'm supposed to be doing. So that is the answer for that. I'm giving very dumbass answers, bro. If you could see your life from a bird's view, what patterns or habits would stand out, and which ones would you want to change? Obviously, Willy Wonka is something which I would be changing. And I don't know what the fuck do you mean by bird's view. And if you see your life from a bird's view, what patterns or habits would stand out, and which ones would you want to change? I'm not sure. I don't know. People should have a counter. If you're seeing this, tell me how many times I said, "Hun, I'm not sure." What does it truly mean to forgive yourself or others, and what would change if you practice it fully today? See, the one thing I can do is forgive someone. If I don't forgive myself or people, how will God forgive me for the sins I do commit every single day? Forgiving is a crazy thing, man. Charlie's question: what is one truth you keep ignoring because it's uncomfortable, and how it comes from your life?